on UFM. You and I with سحر الحربي. You and I.
This is another show of You and I am your host, Sahar Al-Harbi. You guys excited? Because I'm excited. We have a special guest today. But after this, we're going to talk about it. So you guys wait for it because he is a very unique person. So let's start. Our special guest is named Ziad Al-Hawaji. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Hello, you fans of listeners to You and I. My name is Ziad Al-Hawaji, and I'm here.
No problem. So tell me. Let's start off, Ziad. Let's start off with how old are you first?
I am 13 years old.
That's good. So Ziad, tell me, what are the things that you love to do most in life?
I enjoy art, drawing.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to play sports, football. And I like poetry. I like writing poetry.
Yes, poetry. See, Ziad Al-Hawaji he's a multi-talented kid, and he is just 13 years old. That is just amazing. Like, you know what could a person be when you have multi-talents when you're a kid and you actually bring that up when you grow up? I'm like, so Ziad, let's start off with this first question. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, since I enjoy art and drawing, I think I would like to be an architect that designs buildings.
That designs buildings, yes.
Yeah.
Why? What makes you love that? Like, other than art, like, why would you say, like, I want to be an architecture? Like, not interior designer or a car designer, just an architecture.
So I'd be like driving down the street and I see my design. I'm like, hey, I did that.
Yeah, that is great. That is the perfect answer. So for everyone who have any questions to ask Ziad and any talents that you want to share as well, please do call us and send your name through SMS 834333 and Zain 734444 and Mobile 634444, and as well as our direct line 0811110999. But before, let's hear more about Ziad's talents. So Ziad,
What?
first of all, I'm very fascinated with your English, and you're just 13 years old, and that is just amazing. Both of your parents are they've grown up here, right?
Yeah, they've grown up here.
And they learned English throughout their lives.
Yes.
But you got the English and the accent, and obviously you have a really huge vocab and your amazing mind, more than me probably.
Stop. You're making me blush. Stop.
Just a little, Ziad, just a little. So Ziad, tell me, how did you learn this English? Maybe you want to share it to our UFM listeners. They might learn a thing or two.
Well, living in America actually helped a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But the main, like another source was, watching movies and listening to the radio and hearing music.
Mm-hmm.
And something very important is reading books. It really
yes.
helped my vocabulary.
Yeah, reading books. So what kind of genre books do you like? Is it fantasy or novels or self?
I usually read fantasy, to be honest.
Fantasy, yeah. Are you a fan of Harry Potter's?
I actually finished the series.
Isn't that amazing?
It's really nice.
So now that you actually told me about the things that you like, tell me more about your hobbies.
Well,
like what is the first hobby that you started off with? Then on time you started off having this, and you started having that and this.
I think one of the first hobbies was football. My dad, encouraged me to play football a lot, and I love football. I used to play it a lot, and then I got into more stuff like drawing and writing and reading. Reading, to be honest, like at 5th grade, I started reading fantasy books.
What was your first book?
Harry Potter, the first one.
That's every kid's first book to read.
And at first, I didn't love reading. Like, I read the first 10 pages, I was like, this is boring. But, my parents pushed me to do it. They were like, you need to read and stuff like that. It's good for you. And but now it's like, I force myself to read. Yeah, it's
Until
not like
you love it.
Yeah. And now I'll just read it. It's fine with me, So it takes with time. It's with time you're gonna love reading.
True. I actually agree with you, Ziad. Sometimes we start off having hobbies that sometimes we start off having hobbies that we may not like in the beginning. Sometimes it's too difficult to master, or sometimes it's just a little bit boring, and you'd be like, oh, okay. But actually, when you actually put yourself into it, and sometimes when people encourage you to do it, you end up saying, okay, it's really nice, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's actually, I had the same thing as you did. Yeah, just recently, like 4 years ago, I started loving to read more books and more books. And it's the same thing. I actually got stuck in school, and sometimes recess gets really longer, especially when you're in college. You have like 4 or 5 hours recess. You'd be like, oh, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
And you're not allowed to have gadgets. So I started reading off books. And like the first thing I had the same thing, like, oh, it's boring. Yeah. But later on, I started to love it. The same thing. And actually, I'm very as well fascinated by the poems that you told me about.
Yeah.
I wish I could share to UFM listeners the drawings of Ziad, but now that it's just vocal, I'm going to post his drawings on Twitter, of course, after your permission, if you allow me.
It's fine.
Do you have a Twitter account or an
Actually, no, I don't have a Twitter account.
Maybe sooner you will.
Yeah.
But with your permission, we will have that. But for now, we're gonna go for a commercial break. Welcome once again. Now, I'm your host, and this is You and I, and we have a special guest. His name is Ziad Al-Awaji. We've talked about his hobbies and his talents and how he learned English. And talking about talents, to all of the UFM listeners who actually have a talent and they want to share it with us, either it's a poem or a quick math. I could give you now like a fast math, and you're going 3 1 plus x equals y. People have different kinds of talents, and it's actually amazing. But having to master more than one talent, that's a little bit difficult, and that's what our special guest Ziad Al-Awaji did and mastered. So if you want to share your talent, send your name through SMS. And as well, if you want to ask a question to our special guest Ziad Al-Awaji, please do ask him and send your name through SMS. If you're using STC 834333, and if you're using Zain 734444, and if you're using Mobile 634444, as well as our direct line 081111099999. So now that I've actually told you guys that you wanted to share some talents, you can call us on those numbers. But for now, let's see Ziad Al-Awaji. You know, I am actually so delighted that you're here with us today.
I'm delighted to be here.
Tell me, would you want to share some talent?
Actually, I brought a poem.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's really amazing.
Yeah. I love poetry.
So how where did you get this love of poetry?
Once actually I wrote a poem.
Mm-hmm.
And
at what age?
I think it was in America. I think it was 2nd grade or 3rd grade, something like this. It was a small poem, and it actually got Poem of the Week.
No way.
Yeah. And
you got that poem?
Yeah.
Okay.
And from then on, I started, doing more poems, and every once in a while, I would think of a poem and I would write it.
Okay, that's really good. So tell me, Ziad, give me more of that poems.
Okay, so the poem is called Mom.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay. My palms are becoming sweaty. My legs are weak. My arms are heavy. I'm nervous about this case. Should I tell her about the vase? I don't know what to do. Should I clean up the evidence or hide it in my shoe? Should I run away for a couple of hours? Or should I hide the glass in a pot of flowers? No. I need to tell her the truth. I need to come clean. Mom, I broke your most beloved vase. Please don't send me flying to space. Son, I would never do such a thing. I treat you like a royal king. Thank you for not making me cry. From now on, I will never lie.
Oh, that is amazing. That is really good. Yeah.
Thank you.
That is really nice. Actually, that is actually really beautiful. So that is the poem that actually took the poem?
Yeah, it was with a group of other poems, but yeah, it was featured,
Oh, that's really great.
Yeah.
That's really great. How old are you again?
This poem, I was like 4th or 5th grade, something like that.
Around 10 years old, right?
11, yeah.
That's really amazing, Ziad. So to everyone out there who has a poem want to share or probably sing. Ziad,
Yeah.
do you sing? Do you like to sing?
Yeah, I like to sing.
That's well, Ziad is a little bit, multi-talented person, and that's really nice. But for now, if you have a talent and you want to share with us, or you want to ask our beloved special guest Ziad, send your name through SMS. If you're using STC 834333, and if you're using Zain 734444, and if you're using Mobile 634444, as well as our direct line 081111099999. Ziad, when I actually see kids nowadays, they're into technologies, they're into video games, they're into a lot of things that really don't give them much time to grow their hobbies or to grow their talents. And I gotta say, thanks to the parents of Ziyad. Thanks to the parents of Ziyad for really, giving you all of this love to all of your hobbies. That's really amazing and a very nice support. But I have an off-topic question, Ziyad. Where is your favorite place in the world?
My favorite place in the world might be home, because I feel most comfortable with my family. And yeah, I think that's why I like home. Home is the best place in the world.
So who's your best friend in your family? Like your best buddy?
Yeah. My brothers are. Yeah.
Your brothers, yeah. You play with them and share stuff.
My sister too.
Oh, that's really good. That's good. So when you actually write, you told me that you're an artist as well.
Yeah, I love drawing.
Do you draw with pencil or colors?
I draw pencil art. But from time to time, I would color them. But usually when I draw, I don't like coloring in it.
You like it black and white?
Yeah, black and white, yeah.
With more of the shadow into it.
But sometimes I would, color it. Color with it.
Are you, I've heard this tablets that you can actually design such characters and those. Are you into those stuff?
Yeah, I like drawing characters from animes, from cartoons, stuff like that. Yeah, I love drawing them on papers.
Okay.
And yeah.
So just black and white.
Yeah.
That's really great. So are you planning to upgrade that into a higher level?
Yeah.
Right.
Inshallah.
You're gonna carry it out throughout your life.
Yeah, inshallah. I would like to, keep. That's why I want to be an architect, so I can, keep on drawing. I can. Yeah. It'd be my job. So.
That's it. Do you know? I mean, being an architect, I think that it's a really, really, really difficult job, because you're gonna add mathematics plus drawing into it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really difficult, and that's really difficult. But it's not impossible. It's just challenging, and that's really amazing. Ziyad, you told me that your favorite place is your home, to be with your family, but how can I say this? When you want to draw and you want to write a poem, where do you get your inspirations from? Who inspires you?
My cousin, actually, he is an artist, a professional artist, and he actually inspires me to draw the characters, the anime stuff. Poetry, when I watch YouTube videos about poetry and stuff like that, I get inspired to write more poetry. But drawing comes from drawing anime characters and cartoon characters comes from my cousin. He draws them all the time, and I like, he's like my inspiration for drawing anime characters.
That is really nice. So, Ziyad, are you ready to take our first caller? So, our first caller is Salim. Salim, good evening, and how are you?
Good evening, and I'm okay. I'm doing okay. Just listening to the UFM radio now. And
how's your Friday?
Was okay. Like normal. But I'm amazed actually of Ziyad's talent. Multi-talent actually, and
I'm actually amazed as well. I wish I was like 13 years old and had all of these talents. That is mashallah. Allah
mashallah. Mashallah, it's good for his parents, inshallah. And it's like amazing that he speaks this good English.
Thank you.
And I love this Sahar show. I call it Sahar show. That's right, Sahar show.
You and
it is very, very, very nice. Very nice show. And I encourage Ziyad to upgrade his talent. Inshallah, he will be our big architect, inshallah.
Inshallah.
So,
good luck, Ziyad.
Salim, do you want to ask Ziyad a question?
No, actually, I don't have any question right now, but I'm just encouraging Ziyad to upgrade his talent and go for it. Go for it, Ziyad.
Thank you so much. I will, inshallah.
Best of luck. Thank you, Sahar. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Salim. You got a fan,
What?
You
How did that happen?
So that's how. So Ziad, you're excited. So Salim gave you good greetings, and he's actually happy that we're actually proud of you. We're actually proud of you having, a Saudi kid who has all of this talent, and as well, you're gonna be our future architecture. But once you make the famous hotel, do not forget about me. Right?
Okay.
But for now, we're gonna go for a commercial break. And welcome back once again, UFM listeners. If you have a talent and you want to share it with us today, me and my special guest Ziad, please do share it and send your name through SMS. If you're using STC, 834333, and if you're using Zain, 734444, and as well as Mobile 634444, and as well as our direct line 0811110999. Now Ziad, how are you?
I'm fine.
How was your Friday?
My Friday is great, actually.
Look, one of the questions that I ask my listeners, to the UFM listeners, one of the questions was, when was the last time you did something for the first time? Now I'm going to ask you that, Ziad. When was the last time you did something for the first time?
The last time would be now. It's the first time I'm talking in the English radio.
Really?
Yeah.
So how do you feel? You've been in the Arabic radio,
Yeah,
right?
I've been in Arabic radio. That's why I said English radio.
Why is it more...
I feel more comfortable in English, I think.
You can express more?
Yeah, better than Arabic.
True. Well, actually, you know what's nice as well? Are you planning to have a new language, Ziad, maybe in the future?
Maybe. Yeah, they say Norwegian is an easy language to learn.
Norwegian?
Yeah, I watched a video once. They said Norwegian, Korea. So
those are the easiest one?
Yeah, they're one of the two easiest.
Oh, the funny thing, I thought Norwegian was the hardest.
No, actually, they said it was quite easy.
As a grammatically.
Yeah, and grammatically, and I saw it in a video once. They said Norwegian and Korea.
Oh, that's really interesting. Now, I'm gonna be a little bit, cool with you here.
Okay.
If you can give one gift to every single child in the world, what gift would you give?
It would probably be a book.
Mm-hmm.
Because, quote unquote, Nelson Mandela said, the most powerful weapon in the world is education.
True.
So, let's say I said PlayStation.
Okay.
It might entertain them now, but in the future, it won't do them anything.
True.
Books, they might learn a thing or two from it, the vocabulary, knowledge-wise, vocabulary-wise, stuff like that. They're going to learn from the book. They're not going to learn from PlayStation. That's
true.
So that's why I would say a book.
Yeah, that's true. MashaAllah. We have a smart kid in the house. We have a smart kid. Yeah, that's really a smart question. Smart answer, a question. That's really a smart question. I really do inspire and encourage the parent to encourage their kids. I mean, I advise the parents to encourage their kids to read books. Maybe have a little book club at their house. Would read one book together. That's really fun.
Yeah.
And actually, you can talk about the series of what's going on in the book itself. You can have a family get together, try to encourage your kid to actually read books, and in the same time, support your kid with hobbies. That's one thing. It's really great. As what you've said that earlier to me off the show, that your family is your number one supporter in life, and that's really beautiful. But now, how many poems have you written by far?
I've written a lot, actually. But
I can see that notebook there is half full. It's like only 4 pages left.
But some of them I don't keep, or it gets lost.
Okay.
So I write a lot of poems. Like when I want to write a poem, I write the poem. If we have a school assignment, write a poem. Yeah, I would take it and I would keep it, and I would give it to the teacher. When he marks it, I'll keep it with me.
And sometimes
it's like
do
a
they
history.
take it?
Yeah.
Do sometimes teachers take it to themselves?
Actually, yeah. A lot of times.
Well, I'll tell you a short story. All right. I'm a painter myself.
Okay.
And I remember one teacher of mine, Allah said to her, she used to give me. Well, I was a kid. Okay, I couldn't afford those paintings, and I was still a kid. I don't have a salary or anything.
Yeah.
So she gave me like 10 portraits, or she said like, okay, I want you to draw and paint for me, and that's the time that I actually draw 10 of them, and I didn't keep none of them. And this is the time I was like, oh, I wish I had at least one. Always keep your poems, because when you grow older, you'll be like, oh, I remember this, oh, I remember that, and that's really great. You could see what you've been and how you are now, and that's really amazing. So to all of our UFM listeners, if you have a question you want to ask our special guest, Ziad, and if you have a talent you want to share, maybe a poem, maybe you have a nice voice, or any talent, send your name through SMS if you're using STC 834333, and if you're using Zain 734444, and if you're using Mobile 634444, as well as our direct line 0811110999. So now we have actually some UFM listeners send us a message as well. But Ziad, tell me what it says.
It says, hi, my name is Sarah. I'm 14 years old. My hobby is playing guitar and reading books.
What do you think? That says playing guitar.
It's really rare to see someone playing guitar as a hobby. And actually, my uncle he owned a guitar.
One of the musical instruments. Yeah.
And reading books, it's really good, for education wise. So it's not a lot to see kids reading books here. They're usually just, playing PlayStation.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of. But there's actually a lot of people here as well. Most of the kids like to play video games. They're everywhere, actually worldwide. They like to play video games, but as well, we love to encourage kids to read books. Books are really interesting. You have your own time. It's just my me time. It's just silence, and it's just you really live the moment of that. And Sarah here, she's also 14 years old.
Yeah.
A little bit older than you for 1 year. But she plays the guitar. I'm just wondering what kind of guitar. Well, Sarah, thank you for sharing this with us. And now... For those who want to share and talk about their talents, maybe you can just write it off on SMS, or you can call us. Sharkuna, send your name through SMS if you're using STC 834333, and if you're using Zain 734444. If you're using Mobily, 634444, and if you're using direct, you can also call us in the direct line 0811110999. And welcome once again, UFM listeners. Now we're gonna take our next caller, Hizam. Good evening.
Hello.
And how are you?
Good evening. I'm good.
How's your Friday going?
I'm so great, and I'm so honored that I can participate with you because it's the first time I can talk in the radio, and I'm so glad that it's with English.
Yeah, just like Ziad was like, oh, I'm glad as well.
Yeah.
Thanks to UFM. So Ziad, Hizam, how do you pronounce your name? How do you pronounce your name? Like the proper way?
You want that in English or in Arabic?
بالعربي.
In Arabic, Hizam.
أيوه.
In English, Bill. You can call me Bill. It's okay.
Yeah, Hizam. So, you learn English and I'll learn Arabic. We will learn from each other. So Hizam?
What do you mean? Because I can't hear you very well. Sorry.
Yeah, could you put the window shield up? Because there's an air noise.
Oh, I really can't get that very well.
Yeah.
But you want me to say what's my name? Or
Yeah, how do you pronounce your name?
Yeah, it's Hizam. In English, you can
Hizam.
say Hizam.
Hizam. All right.
But usually in the Europe countries, they call me Hizam. I don't know why do they.
Every country has their own ways of saying things. So, Hizam, do you want to participate with us in our show, or do you have a talent you want to share with us, or do you have a question to our special guest, Ziad?
I forgot. I'm so proud that we have a lot of heroes like Ziad. Really, he has a good English, and really, I like that guy. I like you, Ziad, really.
Thank you so much.
It's really rare to find someone at your age and he's interested in reading, especially poems, so that's really amazing. And I wish I can hear about you more and more.
Thank you.
And about me, actually, I'm 33, so I forgot my talent.
You forgot your talent? How could someone forget their talent?
I'm a sports guy, and I have a lot of hobbies. But usually I prefer the gym. And I heard you once, you said, what's the last time you tried something for the first time?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, really, that's why I participated. It was about video, and I got engaged. Wow.
Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. He's out. So that's the first time we did something for that's the last time we did something for the first time.
Yeah, that's really.
Congratulations. Allah,
I really found myself empty somehow. That's why I tried to build myself again forget about the life matters and concentrate on myself.
Yeah, that's really great.
Yeah, that's really interesting, and I wish it goes well. You know,
Inshallah, Allah يوفقك. Allah, congratulations, Hizam. But now, do you have a talent? Do you want to share with us?
Actually, I don't know.
You don't have Do you do a poem? Maybe sing for us?
You know, I heard you when you say you have to write it. Like what you happened to you when you draw something and you forgot it or you lost it somehow. Some poems, especially with the poems, if you write something in Arabic or in English or in any language, sometimes if it's about a matter or something happened to me, like I write a lot of poems, but in Arabic, when I read it again, it reminds me of the problems or that feeling. Somehow it's, I don't want to read it again. So it's better, some of it. Better that I can forget it. But I lost it, and I regret that actually.
No, it's okay. You know, it's never too late, Hizam. And really, congratulations and thank you so much for joining us and calling us. It's been a pleasure as well. May you have a great Friday, Hizam, and thank you for calling us. And we have our last caller. Take it, Ziad.
Hi, Anas.
Yes, hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you? How's your Friday going?
Alhamdulillah, everything is fine.
So Anas,
do you have any hobbies you want to share with us?
Yeah, actually, I used to play football before, and now I am playing tennis. I get a little bit older, so football is not a good sport for one who gets older, you know?
No, it's never too late. You know, it's fine.
See, it's never too late, Anas. It's never too late.
Yeah, it's okay, but a lot of injuries, you know, and games like this, like football or something like this. So I used to play tennis now.
Okay.
So tennis, how is it different from football?
Actually,
I mean, when it comes to injuries, I feel like tennis as well, you get the injuries. Or maybe it's much easier, more of the hands and arm swing. I'm not an expert, but...
No, actually I have a harmful one in my knee, so I quit football.
Oh, salamtek. But tennis is really good. Do you play table tennis as well?
Not table tennis, the regular tennis.
Yeah, but I'm asking if you play the table tennis as well.
Yeah, it's easy.
Well, do you sing? Do you have a poem you want to share with us?
No, if I will sing, everybody will run now.
Oh. Well, that's there's a saying. No, forget about the saying. I forgot about it. I totally forgot about it. It's the tip of my tongue, and I forgot about it.
No, actually, I will tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I am a hard worker. I am workaholic. So I didn't do any hobbies now, not like before. So I am focusing on my work just.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true.
But also, I have fun with this. I think this is not a problem. If you are a workaholic and you enjoy with that, it's okay.
Yeah, as a weekend, balance with work and life.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It is, Anas, thank you so much for sharing this with us, and thank you for calling us as well.
Thank you so much. Actually, this is my first participation on radio station, and I'm glad it was in English. And you make it easy for me. I'm not as good as you guys, but thank you so much.
We all learn. I'm probably not as good as most English experts, but we all learn. And thank you so much, Anas. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for this chance.
now we have a lot of callers calling us. And thank you so much for calling and participating with us. But now we're going to go for a commercial break. And welcome once again now, your guest of You and I, Sahar Harbi, and our special guest, Ziad.
Hey, I'm Ziad Al-Awaji.
Ziad Al-Awaji. Ziad Al-Awaji. Now, I think Ziad Al-Awaji is my co-host now. So, Ziad Al-Awaji, tell me. Well, we were talking about the talent and how Ziad actually capable and able to do multiple talents and have all of this talent. Now, Ziad, you told me that you write, just a quick brief, you write.
Yeah.
You write poems, you do art. So you told me that who inspired you to do the art is your cousin?
Yeah, my cousin.
Your cousin as well. But who inspired you to write poems? Like, what made you say, like, I think I want to write a poem?
Mostly watching YouTube videos about poetry.
No, but why? Why you choose that?
Choose poetry? I started... First of all, there was an assignment.
Okay.
Write a poem.
Okay.
And so I searched on the web how to write a poem, and I saw a lot of poems, and when I was reading them, I was like, wow, this stuff is interesting, and I started writing my own poems.
All right.
And when I handed in the assignment, after that day, I started doing more poems. It has nothing to do with the assignment, just fun.
For yourself. Yeah. So that's how it started.
Yeah.
And how the art started?
Drawing comes from my cousin.
When it was started?
It kind of runs through the family.
Okay.
So
it runs in the family. Artist runs in the family.
So I draw it at a young age, I think. But every once in a while, like, I would, take a break from drawing when I was young. And then my cousin, he's a professional artist.
MashaAllah.
I saw his drawings once and I really liked it. And from then on, I draw characters, anime characters, cartoon characters, and it all comes from my cousin. He's the one that draws this stuff, and I find him as my inspiration.
That's really nice. He finds it as an inspiration. Yeah, that's really great. But now, today, we're gonna play a game with our listeners. UFM listeners, today it's the second hour and it's the fun part and it's my favorite part. Today it's gonna be a little bit difficult, a little bit different, but you don't have to be slick in English, but you just have to be slick with your tongue. It's called tongue twisters. For example, give me an example for a tongue twister, Ziad.
Lorry, yellow lorry.
Yeah, okay, give me. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. Let's do a brief here. 10 seconds. Try to say it like 2 times.
Lorry, yellow lorry, lorry, yellow lorry.
That was really fast and quick. So, for those who want to join in today's challenge, send your name through SMS. If you're using STC, 834333, and if you're using Zain, 734444, and if you're using Mobile, 634444, as well as our direct line 0811110999. And we are back once again. As me personally, I am very, very proud to see that our kids who are actually, there's a lot of talented kids out there, and having to have Ziad over here, actually, I'm so sure there's also a lot, even Sarah, who actually texted today that she plays guitar and reads books as well. I'm sure there's a lot of talented kids out there, and I'm very proud that they actually have that in themselves and they want to be. And, there's actually a study that having to work your hobby makes it easier and less stress at work. And when you actually have something as a hobby as your kid, when you grow up, you carry that with you. When life goes on and you start having a job, things get a little bit difficult, stressful, time is a little bit too short, and whatsoever that comes with it. When you grow older, when you have hobbies and you would just go into your box and you see all of those hobbies that you used to do when you were a kid, and some actually keep doing it, and some of them actually take their hobby and make it their own talents and put it all in exhibitions all over the worldwide. We have a lot of artists that people love art. People love the taste of art. Regarding this, Ziad, you tell me, why do you think art is something important?
Art,
in your opinion, why do you think art? You said that arts runs in your family. Like, why art is important?
Like, you can look at art in two ways.
Mm-hmm.
One is to express feelings by drawing. They usually say sketch your feelings, and the other is just for fun.
It's just for fun, yeah.
For entertainment. I like to draw.
Mm-hmm.
You would say hobby for drawing. Someone likes to draw. So entertainment, but
it is.
And some use it to express their feelings.
True. Well, there's a lot of art actually. Are you into those? I'm not sure what they're called. Those statue arts, the modern art.
The statue?
Yeah.
Statue. What's it called? There's one in ice. They draw it in ice as well.
Mm-hmm. Are you a fan of those kind of art?
Sculptures.
Sculptures, yes.
Yeah. Well, I never really focused on them. I usually like pencil drawing.
Yeah.
But
pencil drawing, it is nice. Actually, when I used to go to those museums, all right, I'll tell you this. When I used to go to those museums, there's this weird sculptures, and I'm just wondering, what did this artist had in his mind when he had this, when he was sculpturing this?
Yeah.
But for now, if you want to join us with the tongue twisters, send your name through SMS 834333, and if you're using Zain, 734444, and if you're using Mobily, 634444, as well as our direct line 0811110999. And now we're gonna go for a commercial break.
You and I on UFM. You and I.
And we are back from the commercial break. If you want to ask any questions or play our game Tongue Twister, send your name through SMS. If you are using STC, 834333. If you are using Mobily, 634444. If you're using Zain, 734444. And if you're using the direct number, 0811110999.
And welcome back now, UFM listeners who is ready up for some challenges. Let's take our first call for the challenge. Rayyan.
How are you?
I am fine. How are you? And how is your Friday?
Alhamdulillah, very good. Until now.
Until now.
Yes.
Okay, it's good. Staying positive here. Staying positive.
Yes, I am positive. I am positive.
That's good. So, Rayyan.
I'm positive until the phone not ring from my family.
Phone doesn't ring from... Oh, why, Rayyan? Come on. Friday. It's a family day.
Yes, this is my Friday.
Family day. Friday, family day.
Yes, I have a deal with them.
You have a deal with them? Oh, you already made a deal?
What?
You already made a deal with your family?
Yes, we are democratic.
Okay.
1 day for me and 6 days for you.
Okay, very democratic, Rayyan. Very democratic. I like that. So, Rayyan, are you ready to play some tongue twisters?
What?
Tongue twisters? Twisters, for example, you will have to say this sentence 3 times, okay? In 10 seconds. تعرف اللعبة اللي بالعربي اللي يقولوا مثلا بطة بطتنا بطتكم.
Okay. I got it. Okay.
But this time, it's the English version, Rayyan. Are you ready?
Okay.
Are you ready? You feel like you're not...
Yes.
I'll give you a really, really, really easy one, okay?
No problem.
I'll say to you very slowly.
Okay.
And then you will have 10 seconds to say it fast. All right?
Okay.
So it says 3 free throws.
3 throws. No. 3 throws. 3 throws. 3 throws.
Good job. I mean, nice try, Rayyan. 3 free throws. 3
throws. Okay.
3 free مجانا.
Okay. Yes. Okay. 3 for free. Okay.
You can.
But I want like the spelling, not this game.
You want the spelling? You want the spelling bee? Oh, we got. Okay. So I will give you one. Spelling bee. The word is.
Yes.
You want the spelling bee? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. The word is dictation.
Again, please.
Dictation. إملاء.
Okay. DECTATION.
It's an I. Good job. You actually took it all correctly. كلها صح ما شاء الله. But the E is an I.
Yes.
That's a little bit tricky in English, you know. The E and I.
Thank you for your program, really, and I hope really that it will be continue after summer.
Yes,
honestly.
inshallah. Thank you so much, Rayyan, and thank you for joining us. Have a good day. And welcome once again. Now, we have a next caller from Amani.
Oh.
Hello.
How are you?
I am fine. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. How's your Friday? How's your family?
Alhamdulillah. Thanks so much. I'm really fine. My family are fine too.
Yay. How old are you, Amani?
I'm 9 years old.
MashaAllah. That's really nice. So tell me, you told me, you said that you want to share your talents, right?
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Yes, okay. Please do. What talents do you have?
Well, I like drawing and I like dancing and also I like also listening to music and also like singing also.
Singing. Can you sing for us?
Uh,
Are you a little bit shy, nervous?
yeah, I'm a little bit embarrassed.
No, why embarrassed? Come on, it's okay. I would sing for you if you want me to, but probably UFM would kick me out. I don't have that nice voice. But Amani, you can do it if you feel like it.
Oh my God, I can't anymore.
No problem, no problem. So you like to sing in the showers sometimes?
Okay, but
no, it's okay. No problem, no problem. You don't have to sing. It's okay.
Okay.
So you like to sing, you told me, and you like to dance?
Yeah. I like to draw also.
What do you draw? Is it pencil or color or...
Sometimes I can use the book that is drawn, or sometimes I'll draw myself or color myself.
Okay, that's really nice. What kind of colors? Like, do you like the black and white more, or do you like the colored ones?
The one that I made is better because it will make for me more talent and more and more.
That's really great. Amani, you have a good English as well. That's also that's a great thing. You have to learn more, and you actually having all these hobbies. That's really nice. You draw. What is your favorite hobby from all?
The drawing, actually, really.
Oh, okay. So, do you want to play with us, Amani?
I don't listen.
Do you want to play? It's a tongue twister.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, let's let Ziad give you one tongue twister. Come on, Ziad.
Okay. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Seashell?
I know it's hard. Okay. She sells. Okay.
I can't listen well.
Okay, I'll give you a very, very, very easy one. Probably red lorry, yellow lorry. Can you say that twice? And you have 10 seconds.
Wait, let me get my pencil. Wait.
No, Amanda, you're cheating. You're cheating here.
Okay.
Do you want to play a spelling bee?
Okay.
You like a spelling bee, right?
Can you say again the question?
It's red lorry, yellow lorry. But do you want to play a spelling bee challenge?
I think it's better to ask me some questions like meanings.
No, we have a spelling bee. I will give you a word, and you will have to.
Better.
You will have to spell it out. All right?
Okay.
So we have a spelling bee champion. Here's Ziad. He actually Ziad is a spelling bee champion. So Ziad, take over.
So I give some words, and you need to spell them. Okay?
Okay.
You have 10 seconds.
Oh. Okay. Invisible.
Invisible?
Yeah.
Invisible means like when you're not.
No, it's a spelling bee.
Spelling bee, not what it means. You need to spell the letters.
Invisible. INVISIABLE.
Good job.
Wrong or right?
You tell me, Ziad.
What did you say?
INVISIABLE.
There's no A, but you only got wrong the A. There's no A. It's invisible without an A. But good job.
Without A. Okay.
Good job, Amani. Good job. Actually, you could always, thank you so much. It's the first time that I have a caller who's 9 years old to call my show. That's really beautiful. Thank you so much for joining.
Really, I was really frightened to call you, but I just tried.
No, you did a good job. And there's a lot of people here who actually heard and know that there's a lot of our kids who know perfectly well English.
Actually, my sister also liked me. Actually, my elder sister is like me.
Like you in a way of talents and...
Yeah, talent. She always get in first rank. And also I get sometimes like first rank, sometimes like second rank, sometimes like third rank. And also won in one competition. It is about drawing.
Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. That's really nice, Amani. You know, thank you. Thank you for sharing this with us. And please take these hobbies until you grow, and it will help you in the future.
Yeah, really. Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling, Amani.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. And now we gonna go for a commercial break.
You and I on UFM. You and I.
And welcome back once again, UFM listeners. Now, I have to share something. One of the news and articles that I actually read online, and it was like there's a study that talks about, you know, about hobbies and work and how it's related. I'm gonna tell you more about this. So, 3 science-backed reasons having a hobby help your career. So it may seem counter-initiative that if you want to get ahead at work, you should make time for a life outside of it. But career coaches and business leaders alike say that having a hobby is a key to being able to handle work and life stress and thinking creatively. Take Facebook co-founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg, for example. He says that prospective employers that you have passion and drive. In fact, it's a question recruiters for the company will often ask job candidates. Just a short story to add up to this. I personally went to a famous hotel, and they had this a famous hotel outside the country, and I was fascinated by the tags of every personnel and receptionist at that hotel. They had this name tag on their uniform, and underneath their names there's a personal hobby was written underneath it. So as an example of it, for example, there was one tag I actually read: "Hi, I'm Ryan and I love to watch movies." And another one says, "Hi, I'm Chris and I love to paint." It caught me off my attention that what's the reason behind such tags? And why is it important to know what they like? You have to know, like, some candidates at jobs that they would ask, you know, sometimes when you write the CV, they would write hobbies. No one ever noticed why is it important. I'm gonna talk to you about that in a while. reasons of it is better work performance. Having a hobby outside of work could help you perform better 9 to 5. A study of 400 employees published in the Journal of Occupational and Organizational Psychology finds marked differences between those who engage in creative hobbies and those who do not. Having a creative hobby is associated with positive work-related traits, like creativity on projects and a better attitude on the job. Other researchers show that employees with hobbies are more satisfied with their job and have a lower likelihood of burning out. And the second thing is to improve physical health. Your hobby doesn't have to be physically demanding to correlate with better health. A study conducted by several psychologists of about 1,400 people found that people who said they engaged in enjoyable leisure activities had lower blood pressures, total cholesterol, and as well the body mass index. For those who like to play sports as well, you too, Ziad, you said that you love soccer.
I love soccer, yeah.
And it actually helps in everything. And that's a great thing. You know, don't quit soccer.
Yeah, I won't.
Soccer is an amazing thing. And the third one, reduces stress. Engaging in a mentally stimulating hobby reduces stress. According to research by Matthew Zwodzky, a health psychologist at the University of California, Zwodzky's study shows that leisure activity can provide immediate stress relief, which has been shown to have numerous health and psychological benefits, like improved focus, happiness, and a longer life. The benefit of engaging in a hobby extend to hours, even days later. Zwodzky's study finds that people with hobbies continue to be happier and to experience lower levels of depression and negative feeling after practice ends. Adding up to that quote, we're still talking about the short terms, but there was a defined carryover effect later in the day. Zwodzky adds, if we start thinking about the beneficial carryover effect day after day, year after year, it starts to make sense and how leisure can help improve our health.
Welcome back, UFM listeners. Now we're going to go to a commercial break.
You and I on UFM. You and I.
welcome back once again, UFM listeners. Who is ready up for some challenges? Spelling bee. Send your name through SMS. If you're using STC, 834333. And if you're using Zain, 734444. Mobilely, 634444. As well as our direct line, 0811110999. Now, Ziad, as you've said, you have hobbies.
Yeah, I have a lot of hobbies.
And as what your mom told me, that you started all of this from scratch. Like, nobody taught you, nobody taught you. You just wanted it from yourself.
Yeah.
So what is the most difficult thing doing, like drawing and writing a poem? Like, what is the difficult part of writing a poem?
Writing a poem is what the poem is going to be about.
So that's the difficult part.
Because you can't just decide any subject. Then you need to find words that rhyme, that relate to the subject.
True.
So you need to pick a subject. Okay, it has enough words that rhyme and I can relate to the subject. Drawing, when I draw characters, I actually have a problem with the eyes, to draw the eyes. But, with time I learned how to draw them. And yeah.
The eyes is the difficult part. There's a lot of people find the eyes is the easiest one. Is it just because it has to be symmetrical?
Yeah. It has to be the same size and same line.
True.
Yeah, so that's why.
That's one of the difficulties. I never painted faces.
Yeah.
Look, I'll tell you the hardest paint that I've ever painted. It was the one famous actor. It was black and white, and it was really hard. It was my first time that I drew a face, and it's gonna be the last time. So you drawing all of this animes, I mean, good job. It's so difficult for me. It's so difficult because I mostly paint portraits, horses, natural things, nature.
Yeah.
So now I would want to ask you a last question, Ziad, before you leave the show. Last but not least, what would you want to advise all the kids who are listening to you right now? I mean, maybe adults as well.
I would advise them to keep exploring. Keep exploring hobbies. Yeah, I mean, you can't say, I don't like tennis, and you never tried it. You need to try every hobby until you find your comfort zone. Because, hobbies are a very important part in life. So you need to explore all the hobbies until you can say, okay, I like this. And for adults, tell your kids to keep exploring. You need to push them. And also, adults need to listen to kids. Because there's this quote that says, by talking, you are repeating what you already know. But by listening, you might learn something new. So if you listen to your kids or something, you might learn something. So yeah,
that's a really nice advice. You know what I like with Ziad's advice? I'll be honest with you. I'll be real with you guys. What I liked about Ziad's advice, that he's being he gave an advice as a perspective of him being a kid, and as a perspective of a parent as well. He talked as a kid, just his advice to the parents: let your kids to explore, push them to explore more of their hobbies. And that's a really nice advice. I really do wish most of the parents would do that, and would actually push their kids to explore their hobbies and just not let them go all loose.
Yeah.
Your kids are your fortune.
Yeah.
Your mom told me that. Your kids are your fortune. So, you know what I'm amazed about you, Ziad? You're just 13.
Yeah.
And you have a mind and a broad of ideas. You're very smart. Above that, you're just talented, multi-talented. You're actually smart. And And that's what's really nice. I would love that. I'm very glad that you're here with us. I'm very happy.
Thank you.
I'm really am happy. You're my first host.
I'm really
my first guest. I'm hopefully not my last.
I'm really happy to be here. It's been a wonderful experience.
It is.
Yeah.
So you feel more and more comfortable here in the U&I?
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's been a pleasure to me it's been a pleasure to me too as well, that having you here with us. And to UFM listeners, thank you so much for always participating with us in U&I, always being with us in U&I, and always listening to my show. This is gonna be my last show, and God bless you all, and farewell. This is your host Sahar الحربي. مع السلامة.
on UFM.